dies. The contract, is it worth the price? A soul pledged to the darkness.
Hell no, it was dead. Couldn't hurt him, or me for that matter.
Okay, das Ding war wirklich schon tot, okay. Erzählen Sie uns von Greg Landers.
He's a game designer who was one of the founders of the company with Stan, even before I arrived. He left about a year ago. His sense of humor is kind of out there, call it an acquired taste. For example, just before he left the company, when he was working on Gut-Wrench 3, he put in a cheat code that lets you kill the boss. Of course, killing bosses is common in shooting games. At the end of a level, it's usually big bad guys or grotesque monsters or whatever. Not yuppie businessmen who look exactly like Stan Everston. You had to be there. Anyway, this was about the time Stan fired him.
Okay, wo ist Greg jetzt?
Gee, I have no idea. He drove here on his own just to attend the trade show and hang out with us.
Okay, kennen Sie sein Automodell?
I couldn't give you his license under hypnosis, man. It's some SUV, American make, I think. Ask Maya, why don't you? Craig was hitting on her pretty hard yesterday and they were getting friendly. Saw him exchange phone numbers.
Maya, dieser Greg kam sich näher. Alles klar. Ist das Ihr PDA?
Yeah, it is.
May we collect it as evidence?
Well, I know I said I'd do anything to help out, but there is a line. I have a lot of stuff coming through here, like time-critical bug reports on the game. I'm sorry, I can't give it up, especially since it has nothing to do with Stan's death.
Okay, okay. Du hast mein Mitgefühl. Wann kamen Sie in das Hotel zurück?
I wasn't keeping track. Best guess, 1 a.m., a little after. Call it 5 after.
Okay. Können Sie beweisen, dass Sie hier waren?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's security cameras in the lobby. Can't you check those out?
That tells us what time you were in the lobby. But what else can you tell us?
Well, I remember I watched a pay-per-view movie last night. That's something the company doesn't pay for, by the way. Gotta cover all incidentals ourselves. Anyway, I've got the receipt right here.
Revenge of the Psycho Blood Mutants. Brass could check that out on the security cam footage.
Ja, heimlich Videos gucken, während der Boss echt getötet wird. Interessant. Na, mal schauen. Brass, der müsste uns ja jetzt helfen können. Nicht wahr, mein Kumpel? Kann Sie Stan Eversons Handy finden?
Yeah, I had the phone company track it to a general area using the GPS. It just arrived.
Danke. Da haben wir es also. Ist da bestimmt irgendwo was drauf. Da. Da bin ich mal gespannt, wer da seine Pfoten nicht abgewischt hat. Können Sie bestätigen, wann Andy und Maya zurück zur Teil kamen?
The security chief at the Sphere says their videotape puts Andy Penmore returning at 1:08 a.m. and staying put. Maya didn't get in until 2:15, giving her a half hour to do who knows what. With the hotel connected to the convention center, she has opportunity, all right.
Aha. Interessant. Maya hätte also Zeit gehabt, den Mord zu begehen. Kann ich nochmal mit dem Verdächtigen sprechen? Mit der guten Maya?
She's on her way to interrogation now.
Schön. Hallo, meine Schöne. Wie gut kennen Sie Greg Landers genau?
Hardly at all. I just met him yesterday evening at that gun club. Apparently he helped LZP get off the ground, and of course I knew about his game getting killed.
Andy says you were acting very friendly. Mind telling us what that was about?
What happened to what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
You're still in Vegas. What happened?
Look, let's keep this confidential, because I got a life back home. Have you ever met somebody at a party or something and clicked and wound up in the backseat of a car? I found Craig a little bit cute last night, and I was half drunk.
When did you leave his car?
I left Craig around 1:30 or so, in the AM.
Aha. Da könnte sie doch sagen, wo er ist. Wo packt Greg Landers Wagen?
Garage underneath the Sphere Convention Center. Only Craig isn't staying at the Sphere. Isn't staying anywhere, really. He's between gigs and on a tight budget.
Mhm. Was für ein Wagen ist das?
A new GMC Envoy. I even know his license plate because it was personalized after the characters in his game, Fuzzy and Bill. FZYBIL, I think.
Interessant. Neuer Schauplatz. Spa. Haben Sie mit Stan Everson im Gun Club gestritten?
Argue is a little strong. We raised our voices, but hell, it's loud in a firing range. I guess maybe I started to kid him, you know, and it got out of hand.
Ah, sie meint also, sie war nur ein bisschen laut. Gab es noch weitere Streitigkeiten zwischen Ihnen beiden?
Just childish crap. Like this insulting text message he sent me the other night. Really pissed me off.
Okay, wie lautet die Textnachricht?
Oh, hell, I don't remember. I mean, it's a dead issue, right? Sorry. That sounded bad. I just mean, the guy's gone. Let's cut him a break.
Mhm. Erzählen Sie uns von den Kritzeleien zu Ihrem Marketingmaterial.
Look, when you get hired for a job, it's because you got the right credentials, right? I've got a master's in marketing, but Stan thinks he knows how to do my job better because he's a guy. These last 2 weeks, man, they've been brutal.
What do you mean?
The company's come under a lot of critical fire lately, over the same old blah blah, excessive violence, lack of morality. I tried to tell him that negative publicity was a good thing, but he told me I just didn't get it. I'm a woman in a man's world, you know? If a girl doesn't play hardball, she gets rolled over. I worked too hard to have some chauvinist like Stan keep me from reaching my goals. I mean, I'm sorry he's dead. He was talented. This wasn't anything you'd kill anybody over. A professional disagreement that got a little ugly, is all.
Ah ja. Ein richtiger Sexist war der gute Mann, alles klar. Warum haben Sie Stan per E-Mail gedroht?
I didn't threaten his ass. He was pushing too hard, and I told him to back off. That's no threat.
So when you say, keep pushing and I will push back, you meant that in the nicest way.
All I meant was, clean up your act, or I'm out of here.
Aha. Warum wollen Sie unbedingt kündigen?
Listen, these video game guys, they're kids. Eternal kids. Well, I'm not a kid. But I do have a kid, a 10-year-old, who I like to see now and then on the rare occasion. And as a single mom facing week after week of extended periods of crunch time, well, enough's enough. It's just not worth it.
Na, kann man gut verstehen, wenn man dann selbst sein Kind nicht mehr sehen kann. Haben Sie noch weitere Beschwerden über Stan?
How about a boss who demands everything and doesn't appreciate anything? A micromanager who changes his mind with the wind and saves up the biggest changes for the last minute. The smallest concern, the biggest ordeal imaginable. How's that for a complaint?
Anything else?
Well, Stan would go on and on and on about needing to get real, to bring the gritty reality of combat into not just the game, but my campaign, while dealing with the media backlash as well.
How can you reason with a guy like that? You tried at the gun club and it was like shooting blanks. So you decided to shoot him with something else.
And here's where I break down, right? Under your expert interrogation? Sorry. I hated the jerk. He was driving me insane, but I didn't kill him.
Sie hat ihn gehasst, aber sie hat ihn nicht getötet. Interessant. Warum haben Sie auf Stans SMS geantwortet?
I'm a professional, but I'm human, okay? He was unprofessional and would not let the hell up, so I snapped back. That's one of those bad things about text messaging, you know? You wind up writing things you'd never say.
Wo waren Sie zwischen 1:30 Uhr und 2:10 Uhr?
We have security video showing you getting back to your room half an hour after you left Craig's. Your hotel room was less than 5 minutes away. What, you stopped to gamble?
No, I'd already gambled enough going for a one-night backseat stand. In fact, I sat at the curb and just held my head in my hands and thought about my life and my kid, and I said I was human. A tired human who let go for once. Fresh air felt good.
Aha. Sie war frische Luft schnappen. Na gut, gucken wir uns mal Greg Landers Wagen an. Oh, schick. Lass mich ran, das ist Greg. Ja, erstmal gucken. Ne, kann man nicht gucken? Menno. Na gut, sind Sie Greg Landers?
I am indeed Craig Landers, game designer, visionary, master of the universe. I'd invite you into my office, but it's a little cramped. What's up?
Okay, Herr des Universums, wir sind vom Las Vegas Crime Lab. Wir haben ein paar Fragen.
Ooh, sounds serious. I'll see if I can whip up a few answers. Is it serious, guys?
Naja, wann haben Sie Stan Evans zum letzten Mal gesehen? Am besten, wenn er noch gelebt hat oder so.
Must have been, yeah, last night sometime. Why, you looking for him? Try the LZP demo booth. Dude lives there.
Dude died there last night. Murdered, Mr. Landers.
What is this? What, some kind of joke or something? Hey, you're not kidding, are you? Hey, that's crazy! He was breathing the last time I saw him, which must have been around 10 p.m. after the party. We walked to my car, here.
Aha, wie war Ihre Beziehung zu Stan?
He was like my brother. I mean, LZP was our mutual thing, grew out of what we had. Which was friendship, but like all brothers, we had our problems. You know, business stuff. But we went back to the birth of LZP. Anyway, he invited me to this launch party last night, so you can see we were tight, even now. Of course, with a demanding dude like that, control freak, he's bound to rub people the wrong way. You'll have a lot of suspects to sort out. Maybe I can help.
Irgendwie mag ich ihn. Warum schlafen Sie in Ihrem Auto?
Just happen to be between gigs, but with my rep, hey, I'll find something. One of the reasons I'm here at the show is to network and let people know I'm available. See, most designers would be at the show on somebody else's expense account, but right now, I'm on my own dime. Only, I don't have many at that.
Aha. Wie lange parken Sie hier schon?
Since opening day of the trade show? Guys, you're not gonna bust me for camping out, are you? I'm doing business. Give me a break. Have a heart. Don't make me move my wheels.
Parking garage security isn't the crime lab's deal, but I can see why you like the location. Pretty close to the convention center.
You're right about that. I'm not in Vegas for the gambling. A game expo like this is a prime opportunity for a designer like me to hook up with a new company. Easy for somebody with my record to talk to the top people and recruiters. Plus, I gotta stay current. See what the competition's up to and where the virtual world is heading.
Must be pretty tough, playing video games all day.
Must be tough eating donuts all day. No offense, but as often as you hear that, I get what you said. This is a tough, demanding business. Kill or be killed. I meant that figuratively.
Ja. Haben Sie letzte Nacht Maya in Geigen gesehen? Oder vielleicht mit ihr geschlafen?
Maya?